come back to you and, the World Economic Forum.
Yeah, you'll all be relieved to know there's a new report. So there's a flagship report, the top 10 emerging technologies of 2023. So it was only just published in June. So let's flip through and see what those technologies are. Number one, you'll be reassured after my previous segment on batteries, we're looking at putting batteries into your clothes, into medical devices, basically all e-textiles and healthcare. So smartwatches, sensors, shirts, you name it. The next one, generative artificial intelligence. Basically, that's machine learning, but it's using the human brain and machines to develop drugs. So drug design on that one. The next one is sustainable aviation fuel. So they can't replace the fleet. You can't replace the aircraft. So what better way than to actually use sustainable fuel? So this is what they're planning between 2022 and 2050. And worryingly, the next one is design of phages. Doesn't that look inviting? Now, this is, well, I'll let you read it and freeze the screen, but phages basically are viruses that infect specific types of bacteria. This isn't a way to reprogram phages and basically play about with our microbiomes. So this is another of their emerging technologies. Then we've got the Metaverse, and we're going to be going into the Metaverse. If we've got mental health problems, you can go into multiple mental health metaverses. So there isn't going to be just one. So you can interact with a professional, or you can interact socially. Then we're going to be getting something called wearable plant sensors. So we're jabbing our plants now. These are microneedles that will go into plant leaves or stems. And it's going to be a way of farmers monitoring crops if they've got any left. And it's going to be real time adjusting, irrigation or whether they need to put fertilizer on. Then we go on to a new word that I hadn't discovered before, spatial omics. Now, this is apparently molecular mapping of biological processes to unlock life's mysteries. Basically, it's slicing brains so that they can see cellular architecture that's never ever been seen before. They're going to start off with mouse brains, but you can see where this is going. And then we can go into flexible neuroelectronics. So it's rewiring us using circuits to interface with our nervous systems. They're going to be using machines, the machines that can use their own thoughts. The machines will have thoughts of their own. And these are going to be used in prosthetic limbs too. Then we come to something called sustainable computing, which is all about heat management systems. So how can we use heat from all of these data centers to heat homes? And they're piloting this in Stockholm. And they're using Google data centers as an experimental testbed, I believe. And then lastly, AI facilitated healthcare to improve efficiency of healthcare systems. This is going to be integrating more AI into healthcare to anticipate future pandemics. So again, we've got this pandemic preparedness going on ahead, but go and have a look at the WEF flagship report.
Patrick, I don't know if you've got any thoughts. I mean, how do you see their vision of the future?
I don't know. I just think it's crazy that you need giant Google data centers to tell people how to heat their homes. I wonder how much so-called CO2 is produced by these giant data centers that are providing all this AI brain power so that we could figure out how to turn dials. I don't know. It's crazy. They're still chasing me to put the smart meter in.
Yes, indeed.